This is a very simple practice if you don't have time. It's part of my class this week, but it's just the beginning. And it's just to create a bit of heat in the body, work core muscles, and also some joint rotations at the hip and at the shoulder. So we're going to start in child's pose, extended child's pose, with the tips of the fingers on the floor and the third eye of the forehead on the floor as well. So you just bring your knees a bit less than mat distance apart. I'm going to tuck my feet under, but if that causes pain in the lower back, just don't do that. And just extend your arms forwards, bringing the tips of the fingers on the floor and then the forehead down. And we just take a few breaths to soften down, to relax. So try to extend your breath. And we're just going to feel how the arms start pressing and activating by just externally rotating your arms and pressing down through the tips of the fingers. And on the next inhale, slowly come up to an all-fours position. So from an all-fours position, we're just going to take the right arm up and try not to move the rest of the body. So just the right arm externally rotating. That means bringing the palm facing up and bring it up. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just continue a circle with your arm. And just go a little towards child's pose, but you just actually don't go there. Yeah, just with the rotations. As you inhale, you bring your arm up. And as you exhale, slowly down towards child's pose, but don't completely get in there. So let's do one more, inhaling up. But this time, we're just going to hold it up. We're just going to really press through the left hand. Just try to square your hips a little. Try to bring the right arm a bit higher. And as you exhale, take that arm under the left and you come to thread the needle. You drop the shoulder down, the face down. And you just press through your left hand as you look up. If that feels not enough, you don't feel anything, then you may straighten the left leg. Just tucking the feet under and then just putting in a bit more weight forwards. So you feel a nice opening of the neck, the side of the neck, the shoulders, the right shoulder, and then slowly you come back. So coming back to all fours now, take a breath, and as you exhale towards child's pose with the feet tucked under, forehead down to the floor. Let's take a deep breath through the nose, and then a long exhale through the mouth. And on the next inhale, slowly coming back up, but taking this time the left arm up and just looking up, trying not to move the rest of the body. So really getting to the shoulder and the core. And as you exhale, just making your way towards child's pose. You don't quite get yet, it's just a movement. On the inhale, you come back up, you open the arm. And as you exhale, slowly down. And this time, you're just going to stay there up. Pressing through the right hand, try to square the hips, just trying to extend the left arm with an external rotation of the arm, remember that. Look up if you can, take a last breath. And as you exhale, let's thread the needle like we did the other side. So extending the arm under the right arm, then getting the head on the plate and the face on the floor, pressing through the right arm, maybe extending the right leg. So you feel a nice stretch on the shoulder and the neck. Bring a bit more weight if you want more. Forwards. And then you slowly come back. Well done. On the inhale, you just come to all fours. And as you exhale, you bend the elbows and you go down to the floor. Let's take a little cover as we inhale. Just lengthening through the back of the neck, squeezing the glutes. And as you exhale, lower down, we're going to just slide the arms forwards and come to Sphinx pose. And as you inhale, you press through the elbows, you press through the hands, you squeeze the glutes. And as you exhale, we're going to round the back, activating the belly up towards the spine, and then rounding, lifting the hips, pressing through the elbows more, pressing through the hands more. Let's do a couple more like that. Inhaling, dropping down, looking forwards. And exhale. exhaling, pressing through the hands, through the elbows, rounding the back, activating the core. On the inhale, coming back down, hands under the shoulders, you push the floor away. And this time, we're going to move to a down facing dog. So the first one, take it easy. So down facing dog is a great posture, just to warm up. So you can move a little if that feels good. You're moving your hips, and walking your dog, like you said. And let's take a couple of breaths more, maybe in stillness now. You can bring your heels a little higher, you can bend your knees and press through your hands. And just try to relax the neck completely. One more breath. Right, on the next inhale, we're just going to take the right leg up. Right leg up. I'm going to bend the left knee more than normal. I'm going to bend the right leg as well. So you take a breath and you press through your hands. And as you exhale, you're just going to start making circles with the right knee. But try not to move the left leg. So you can move your torso a little, your arms a little, and your right leg of course. But try not to move your left leg. Now reverse that movement. Keep breathing. And on the next inhale, you're just going to straighten the right leg behind and just do a few circles with your ankle in one direction. Try to open your hip a little. And then in the opposite direction. As you inhale, you point the toes and you press through your hands and you push. And as you exhale, you start walking forwards in between your hands, and then you take your left knee down. So as you inhale, you just soften down the hips, you press through your right foot so don't collapse. And as you exhale, you come to Ardha Hanumanasana, flexing the right foot, maybe walking your hands if you need to. If you can't get to the floor, maybe taking your hands on your hips. Let's do one more like that, exactly the same. Inhale forwards. And exhale backwards, Ardha Hanumanasana. So this time, as you inhale, you move forward, but you also bring your arms up, come into a lunge. And as you exhale, keep rotating your arms backwards, and then move back to Ardha Hanumanasana. Right leg straightens, you keep a little soft bend, you flex the right foot, and you soften down. On the inhale, again, up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And as you exhale, you keep rotating your shoulders, your arms, and then you take your hands on the floor, Ardha Hanumanasana. From here, we're just going to move to a twist. So left hand next to your right foot. We're just going to bring the right arm externally rotating so the palm will go up and you reach up as high as you possibly can. And then maybe you take your left knee away from the home floor. So keep pressing through your right foot, through the left hand, and squeezing your glutes and lifting belly and opening a bit more if you can. A last breath. And as you exhale, you're going to keep the right arm up, left knee down. Just move your left foot a little bit backwards so you are nearly outside the mat. And then you take your right leg up. So this is a supported side plank. As you inhale, just lower the right foot and start rotating your arm. And as you exhale, you bring it back up. On the inhale down, big circle with your arm. And as you exhale back up, this time we're going to bend the knee and we're going to catch the foot. And just bring it very, very close to your hip as you drag the right knee behind so you feel a nice quadricep stretch. Now press the foot towards the hand and the hand towards the foot and hold a little longer. And then release. So two options here, right hand on the floor. So you can either keep your left knee on the ground, or if you wish, this is a harder option, you take the left knee away from the ground. As you inhale, you point the right toes. And as you exhale, you bring your knee as high as you can towards your right upper arm. As you inhale, back up. And as you exhale, knee towards the upper arm. One more, inhale, back up. And exhale, knee to the upper arm. Now come to a plank. If you have the knee down, you just bring your knee away from the ground to a plank. And as you exhale, knees down, chaturanga down, all the way down. That's it, out cobra as you inhale. And as you exhale, you soften down. This time, slide your arms and come to Sphinx pose. Now as you exhale, we're just going to go straight to an elbow plank. So you press through your elbows, you press through your hands, you tuck your feet under, and then you lift up. So we're going to puff in between the shoulder blades, yes, and round in the back a little bit. Now we're going to turn the heels towards the left. We're going to take the right arm up. You take a deep breath, and as you exhale, you bring it back down. Let's do the same on the other side. So inhale to press, exhale, drop to the right. Inhale, take your left arm up, and exhale, bring it down. We're going to repeat. Inhale to a plank, elbow plank. Exhale, drop the heels. This time, only if you wish, take your left leg up and hold it there. Now take the right arm behind the head and reach. You can also just stay in this elbow plank, side plank, and then slowly come back. So let's do the same on the other side. So inhale to elbow plank. Exhale, drop towards the right. Inhale, take your left arm up. Take your right leg up. You can also stay there, yeah? That's an option. And then take your left arm behind the head and press even more through the through the right elbow and through the right hand. Now slowly come back to elbow plank. Take a breath. Exhale, knees down. Straighten your arms, tips of the fingers on the floor. Forehead down. Take a deep breath through your nose. And now open your mouth and exhale. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to down facing dog. All done. So this time the left leg. We're going to take the left leg up. We're going to bend the right leg. We're going to bend the left leg. And just try to press through your hands equally. So try to press the index finger on the floor and the thumb more than the other fingers. A bit more presence there. Take a breath. And as you exhale, start making big circle with your left knee towards the left. And inhale. And big circle. Let's reverse that. And inhale. And big circle. And one more. Nice. Straighten the left leg, point the toes. And just start making circles with your ankle in one direction. And then the opposite direction. Point the toes and press through your hands. Take a breath. And as you exhale, step forwards, a long step in between your hands, the right knee down. As you inhale, you soften your hips down. And as you exhale, you flex the left foot and you move to Ardha Hanumanasana. Remember the options to take your hands on your hips if you don't have blocks. Blocks are also an option. And then inhale again. Exhale back to Ardha Hanumanasana. This time we're going to come to Anjaneyasana. So moving forwards, pressing through the left foot, inhale, arms up. Right glutes engage. And as you exhale back to Ardha Hanumanasana, left foot flexes, you soften down. Let's do one more like that. Inhale to Anjaneyasana. Big circle with your arms. Back to Ardha Hanumanasana. Now moving forwards, your right hand on the floor and take your left arm up, come into this easy twist. Open, press through the right hand, squeeze the glutes, maybe taking the right knee away from the ground and externally rotating your left arm, yes? So keep it here, just square your hips a little. And as you exhale, we're just going to drop the right knee down, keep the left arm where it is, move the right foot behind and step the left leg behind to a supported side plank. As you inhale, you drop the left hand, you drop the foot. And as you exhale, you raise it back up. Let's do one more, like that. Inhale back down. Big circle opening nicely, exhale. Now bend your left leg and catch the foot. Squeeze that foot towards the hip and drag the left knee behind. Close your wrist a little. Maybe looking up. Now press the foot towards the hand towards the foot. Feel your hamstrings as well, take a breath. And as you exhale, slowly release and take the left hand down to the floor. So the option either to leave the right knee where it is and you just work the extension of the left leg and the flexion, Or if you want, you can take the right knee away from the ground. Press through your hands, take a breath. Exhale, left knee towards the left upper arm. Inhale back to three-legged plank. And exhale, knee to the elbow. A little higher than the elbow. Last one, inhale. And exhale, flex. Now back to plank as you inhale. And as you exhale, you can do knees down or full chaturanga down all the way down. A cobra as you inhale. And as you exhale, you let it go. Slide your arms forwards, come into a plank. Elbow plank. Take a breath first in Sphinx pose. And as you exhale, elbow plank. Okay, so the same thing, we're just going to drop the heels towards the left. Take the right arm up. Maybe take the left leg up. You don't touch the floor. And then you reach your right arm behind the head. You take a breath. And as you exhale, slowly you walk back to elbow plank. Drop the heels towards the right. Take your left arm up. Take your right leg up. Left arm behind the head. A breath. And as you exhale, back to elbow plank. Let's hold it here for 2 deep breaths. One breath. And a second breath. Bring your knees down, extend your arms, tips of the fingers on the floor, forehead down, soften down. Take a breath. Exhale through your mouth. So if child's pose is very nice and comfortable, you just wait in your child pose. You can make a little cushion on your hands. Or if it feels better, if your practice is very short and you just need to get on with the rest of your day, maybe you like to sit. So finding a nice comfortable sitting position. Closing the eyes, taking the palms facing up. So either child's pose or sitting position, and we just practice the extension of the breath. And let's take a deep breath through the nose, the last one. And a long, long exhale through the mouth. Hands to your heart center.